Well, everyone, the iPhone 11, in my opinion, is a very interesting iPhone on iOS 17. And I'm not really too sure which way to kind of go about it, because on one hand, I'm glad that the iPhone 11 ended up getting all these cool features on iOS 17, but do I feel like that the iPhone 11 got enough of the features that iOS 17 brought? I honestly don't think so. I think we all kind of know this, I've kind of talked about this so many times already, but I actually do feel like iOS 17 in general was a major update for the iPhone 12s, and even the official version of iOS 17, it's still seeming like Apple really tailored most of the features or majority of the features to the iPhone 12s, which is actually completely the opposite of what Apple did last year on iOS 16, where a majority of the features came out for the iPhone 11. So that was something that was a little shocking to me. It wasn't the craziest thing in the world, but that was one thing that did kind of throw me off a little bit. But more recently now, I've done a few different tests on the iPhone 11 on iOS 17, and I also did a little speed comparison between an iPhone 11 running iOS 17 and an iPhone 11 running iOS 16.6.1. And one thing that I'm actually noticing is that even though the iPhone 11 got a little bit of a limited feature run on iOS 17, we are actually seeing that the iPhone 11 is actually performing better overall on iOS 17 in terms of performance than an iPhone 11 running iOS 16. So this is actually very interesting. I was not expecting to see a little bit of a speed increase. Typically, I think for as long as I can remember on majority of my iPhones, anytime a newer iOS version comes out on that same iPhone, I would typically go ahead and see those older iPhones perform worse within the latest version of iOS. So it's kind of funny that now we're kind of seeing a little bit of a speed increase. Apple didn't mention anything about speed improvements or performance improvements by any means. So this is kind of a perplexing thing because, like I said, Apple didn't really give us too many features on iOS 17. On the iPhone 11, they still gave us a lot of features, but not as many as previous versions. But on the other hand, we're seeing a little bit of a speed increase. We're seeing, I guess, stability improve, over time with these next versions of iOS. And it's just kind of a really, really funny thing to me. So if I were you, I would not recommend installing iOS 17 at all. I wouldn't even consider doing it, not even a little bit. Don't even consider doing it until you're ready and until you back up all your devices. So back up your iOS device, back up all your iPhones, whatever you can, back up all your data. And then if you're ready, you can install 17.0 if you want. But if I were you, I would wait at least until like 17.0.1 or 17.0.2. Those versions of software are going to be much better than probably the 17.0. So that pretty much covers it up. If you have any other thoughts or questions, let me know in the comment section below. Hit the like button, that would mean so much, but definitely hit that subscribe button. More importantly than everything else, I love every single one of you guys. Hopefully I'll catch you guys in the next video. Peace out till then.